Hi there. So I just recorded some footage outside thinking that would be a good idea, but apparently you can't just go outside with a phone and record. It just doesn't work that way. I need some sort of stabilizer or a selfie stick and some sort of microphone, it seems. I've got one in here in my little studio space. Today I wanted to talk about a few things really. Yesterday I did a little video and I'm trying to improve at this, and I'm also trying to make sure that I do it right. After I did the video, which I thought was okay, although a bit long-winded, I showed it to my wife. She watched it and I said, "What do you think?" And she was very quiet. I said, "Come on, what do you think?" She said, "Well, you're saying people with imposter syndrome tend to be smart people, and you're saying you've got imposter syndrome, therefore you're telling everyone that you're smart." And immediately I thought, oh no, I don't want people to think that. That's arrogant. I'm from England originally, and arrogance is really sort of looked down upon, and we're taught to be humble. So I almost immediately ran back into my studio and deleted the video off YouTube, and then realized, probably 3 people have seen it. No one's going to care really, but just for the record, don't think I'm particularly smart or anything special about me at all. I just, I've worked hard and I am determined not to work for someone else. And I've done that over half of my life. So, it's a tricky one because I realized the feedback that she gave was from a good place. And, she cares about me and she doesn't want me to make a fool of myself, obviously, and neither do I. And there's that balance between taking criticism and candid feedback for what it is and learning from that, and balancing that with caring too much about what other people think. We tend to overthink these things a lot. We tend to assume the worst, this is loads of people are going to see this and they're all going to laugh at me and all that kind of stuff. But in reality, no one's going to see it probably, unless I do this for years, then maybe eventually somebody will dig this out and have a laugh at me, but not really going to matter, is it? Let's be honest. And I think this fear of rejection and worrying about what other people think about us it's a major thing that impacts a lot of the kinds of people I work with in my mentoring, really. We do spend far too much time worrying about what other people think and seeking validation. And I don't think that's very healthy, really. A lot of people I work with have ADHD. It's something I was diagnosed with a couple of years ago. And one of the common traits of people with ADHD is something called RSD, Rejection Sensitive Dysphoria. Basically, due to the structure of the brain of people with ADHD, they tend to take negative feedback really quite deeply and painfully, and we often are people pleasers. On the other hand, people with ADHD do tend to go out there and search out new ways of doing things, and they tend to build businesses and be entrepreneurial. So there's definitely a lot of, I wouldn't say good, but it's not all bad. Let's put it that way. But having my diagnosis a few years is why I know that the way I reacted emotionally yesterday and almost immediately deleted the video, it's my brain. It's my brain doing its weird thing that it does. And the reason I'm making these videos is for personal growth, but no other agenda really. I just want to improve at this. And if I help a few people, then fantastic. I mean, I love helping people, but really it's a bit self-indulgent. It's for me to learn. I might even delete all these videos at the end of it. Who knows? But I'm learning stuff. I've only made 3 or 4 videos now, and each one has spurred some sort of conversation or got me thinking about something. So if anyone is watching this, I would suggest maybe you try something like this. Push through it. It's difficult, it's embarrassing, it's awkward, but you're pushing yourself through past your comfort zone into the slightly uncomfortable. And I think that's where real growth happens. So those are my thoughts for today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do slightly better, more polished video. But thanks for listening. Bye.